You got any inter-office mail for 9?
Nope.
Hey, me neither.
Hey, maybe they stopped sending memos.
Oh, get real.
The suits on 9 are always sending stuff to each other.
Yeah, well, if you didn't pick them up, and I didn't deliver them, how do they get them?
Computers.
7's got computers, they send tons of memos.
These kind of different. Same ones they got in L.A.
Well, Bernie? You got any overnights from L.A.?
Nope.
Weird. Very weird.
The comforts of flying Piedmont's first class. This may be the greatest comfort of all.
When the University of Illinois needed a voice and data system to take them into the next century, they needed innovative answers. They chose Ameritech, the information company able to link several campuses in several cities, always adapting the latest technology, always anticipating the university's needs. Because when you find a communication system that progressive, the rest is, academic. Ameritech. Solutions that work.
The Apple Big Ten Scholar Athlete of the Year Award will be presented by an Apple representative during halftime of the November 12th Big Ten telecast on the Big Ten Network. This award is to honor the Big Ten football player who maintained the highest grade point average during the last school year. This is in keeping with Apple Computer's commitment and appreciation for excellence in scholastic achievement.
Every time you turn on the radio or television, you hear about alcohol and drug abuse. You've probably heard over and over again about the harm caused by drugs, about the destruction caused by drinking too much. By now, you probably think that everyone is concerned about how you will handle it when you have to make decisions about drugs and alcohol. I don't know about you, but that concern makes me feel good.
The preceding message has been brought to you as a public service by the Big Ten Conference.
At a job, you either succeed or fail. As State Senator Gary Suhadolnik has failed. The environment, Suhadolnik, failure. That's why the Sierra Club endorses Mary Dunning. Education, Suhadolnik, failure. The Ohio Education Association endorses Dunning. Jobs, failure again. Labor endorses Mary Dunning. Suhadolnik, failure after failure. That's why the Cleveland Plain Dealer endorses nurse, attorney, and councilwoman Mary Dunning. As our state senator, Mary Dunning will succeed.
Wear what the pros wear. For your official NFL catalog, send $1 to 5550 North Elston Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60630.
Assure judicial excellence in your Supreme Court by re-electing Justice A. William Sweeney. Compare Sweeney, decorated combat officer. His opponent, former political consultant. Sweeney, 12 years Supreme Court. His opponent, no appellate court experience. Sweeney, endorsed by statewide law enforcement organizations. Newspapers warn his opponent could be a divisive force and inject partisan politics. Vote to keep your Supreme Court free of politics by re-electing Senior Justice Sweeney.
You're invited today to a colorful show of smoothness, of value, of style. The Great American Road Show by Buick. Yeah, it's a powerful cast with exciting new stars, cars that were born to perform. Yeah, the Great American Road Show by Buick.
I've got to go.
Oh, we just got here.
I've got some calls to make. I'm going to look for another job.
What?
Our group's getting computers.
So?
So I haven't figured out the new typewriters yet.
Here's your chance to do a lot more than just typing.
Yeah,
relax. Bob Dion learned how to use one.
Bob Dion? The guy who still needs help with the copy machine?
Yeah, that's the one.
Maybe I will have a little something.
In Manhattan, and when you live in Manhattan, you need comfort, you need pot roast. Sometimes need to eat pot roast with a spoon. I've got a taste for some real food.
This game is being brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. By Buick and your local Buick dealer. The Great American Road belongs to Buick. And by Mr. Goodwrench. No one knows your GM car better than Mr. Goodwrench. No one. Jeff George getting set to lead the Illini offense here in the second half of play. When they get the football, there's the quarter.
If you have hair that's lifeless, makes it easy to get lasting body. A style that goes flat, makes it easy to keep great waves. Only Lilt has sponge wraps that grip like ordinary end papers can't for smoother, quicker roll-ups. Limp to a beautiful, easy care perm.
Lilt makes a difference so easy.
Voted to close our Coast Guard station. Voted against funding for child abuse prevention and treatment. Voted for weaker drug laws 20 times. Voted to raise our taxes by $157 billion. Then he gave himself a pay raise 6 times. Ranks dead last among all members of Congress in bringing back government services. 8 years of Dennis Eckert. Switch to Margaret Mueller for Congress. She'll work for us. She'll be tough on drugs.
How will you live in the next century? Suddenly, life will be more comfortable, smoother, and quicker. Introducing the new 1989 Buick Century with premium features you expect from the best-selling Buick on the American road. All at a price that will let you enter the next century very comfortably.
The Great American Road belongs to Buick.
Piedmont Airlines low fares have people everywhere dropping what they're doing and calling Piedmont.
It's good to see you again.
I'm going to have to put you down for a few minutes.
They're dropping what they're doing and getting our lowest fares to over 170 cities, including Nassau and London, and Piedmont service. Call today. Tickets are non-refundable and substantial restrictions apply. Drop what you're doing and call.
Coming up next week, our final game of the regular season on the Big Ten Television Network, the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Iowa Hawkeyes. And Chuck Hartley got hot in the second half last week in Bloomington and threw for better than 500 yards on the game against Indiana a week ago. We're going to look at Hartley one more time.
There's a duel going on at Taco Bell. The biggest appetites are shooting it out with our original taco for just 49 cents. All the tacos you want at a price you can handle. 49 cents each. All day, every day. When it comes to getting your fill for less, nobody beats the border.
Taco Bell has a roar, make a ride for the border.
The letters came suddenly. LTV overnight canceled the health insurance of 70,000 retirees while it was paying 6-figure salaries to executives. Howard Metzenbaum flew home to listen and to help. Then he went back to Washington and passed a bill to require LTV and other companies to provide the health benefits that their retirees had earned.
Most people wonder what their senator does for them. I know. Because of Senator Metzenbaum, I've got my health insurance back.
Howard Metzenbaum, he's on our side.
It's great. But we wanted a Bud Light.
Bud Light! If you want the great taste of Bud Light, ask for it.
Now go get pizza.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
It's not just a car, it's your freedom. An open ticket to ride. It's what this country's all about. A feeling deep inside that wherever you want, you can go. There's a road that'll take you there. Cause Mr. Goodwrench knows it's not just a car, it's your freedom.
Travel arranged through Northwest, serving more than 200 cities on 3 continents. Whether traveling to Europe or the Pacific, look to us, Northwest.